Auntie Zoe!
Come here, sweetheart. Oh, I told you you'd see me waving. Listen, I'm sorry I couldn't say anything, but I promise you we're going to go away together and everything's going to be just fine. Where's Jean and Effie?
You? Lovely day for it.
Where's my daughter?
Having a tea with Effie, I'd imagine.
What the hell have you done? What are you doing here?
I couldn't let you just sneak off without saying goodbye, could I? After all, Zoe, we are friends.
If you've got her, I will kill you.
She's fine.
I don't believe you.
Well, you're just going to have to, I'm afraid.
A dark-haired girl and 2 kids. That's what I was told. Now, what's going on?
You ask her.
Plans change, John. Get over it.
How do you know my name?
I know your address, too. Maybe I'll come round for sea shanties sometime. Or maybe the police will.
You can forget the rest of it. I'm off.
No, please stay.
Look, Zoe, I understand why you don't want to face court tomorrow. If that revolting creature, Scott Windsor, tried to force himself on me, I would definitely have tried to kill him.
Shut up.
Any woman with a bit of dignity and a handy syringe full of poison would have done exactly the same. But I still think you should keep your faith in British justice. Look, that's all I came here to say. You liar. All right, then. His papers and passport are in there. Off you go.
You know I can't leave without my baby.
You still got him. The cute one will just have to stay at home with her vile grandmother and rapist daddy. Now, that'll be an upbringing worth seeing. But, of course, you won't be around to witness it, will you?
Why on earth are you doing this to me?
Back off. You're not doing any of us any favours.
Thank you, John. This is a new suit.
You just give me 5 minutes with her. She won't be missed, believe me, and who would know?
Pilot me, and I think he'd have something to say about it.
I hate you with every bone in my body, and I swear I will make you pay.
See? That's exactly the sort of behavior that frightened poor, greedy little Effie. Having a mental problem's no excuse for throwing your weight around.
I don't believe you. She wouldn't betray the children. She wouldn't betray me.
You thought she loved you? You pathetic fool. Sex or not, that girl is as straight as I am. She gave me that much information, I felt like I'd slept with you myself. Right, Captain Pugwash. Take the kid and show him the view. Zoe and I need to have a chat. Right. As you know, I've got my heart set on getting home farm for Tom.
You don't give up easily.
After funding the chase. And somehow, I think today might just be the right time for you to reconsider.
And that's what all this has been about.
It's really hardly anything when you think about it.
And at this price?
Yes, I know it's much less than the asking price, but under the circumstances, it seems quite fair to me.
Well, I can see that it would. But I'm afraid you've wasted your time.
I don't think so.
You've obviously gone to a lot of effort with Effie.
She didn't take much persuading. Aren't you going to answer that?
I think you should. It'll be the bank telling me that Rodley's money went into my account at 4 o'clock. Sorry. This isn't mine to sell.
Hello? No, I'm afraid Miss Tate can't come to the phone right now. This is her personal assistant. Can I take a message? Oh, dear. So it's about Mr. Blackstock? Right. You know, she's just walked in the room. I'm going to pass you over to her. It's your solicitor. There's been a bit of a delay. I imagine Rodney's decided to go for the full survey after all. So pleased you took my advice.
Hello, Zoe Tate. But you have to persuade him the house is sound. You know it is. You will try again, knock a bit more off. Oh, he's lost confidence. Yeah, well, poor him.
Men, just can't trust them. So, technically, home farm's still for sale.
Yeah, and I could still kill you, just for the fun of it.
which is why I've instructed Effie to call the police if I'm not back by 6:30.
Oh.
Just sign the papers, Zoe.
I've waited long enough. Now, either we go now with him or I'm off.
I can't go without Jean.
If you go now, you lose your child and your money. You won't get very far on the kindness of strangers.
You get my bags. I'm not signing anything until I know Jean's safe.
Come on, Zoe. You know I wouldn't harm a child. Can I offer you a lift? After all, you did pay for the plane.
Like my stepmother.
I heard she was very attractive. And also on the run, ironically.
Cold, grasping. And even she had moments of being half human once she'd had a child.
Well, there's hope for us all, then.
You changed your mind about having a family?
You never know. Home farm's a big place.
It would make your position stronger.
There's always that, too.
Which of the brothers are you going to choose this time?
I wouldn't trust any of them to boil an egg, never mind impregnate one successfully.
Well, you could always skip the monkeys. Go straight to the organ grinder, that was Kim's way.
Getting home farm for Tom means he'll be in my debt. That's all I need.
Even if I go to prison.
Two separate issues, I'm afraid. And if you can't do the time...
Is there no one you love?
Damon. My horses. And when Effie told me this morning about Peggy, I cried. I knew how much she meant to you.
She's a dog.
So was Damon. Still worth crying over.
Well, that's your tragedy.
Don't look down your nose at me, Zoe.
I pity you.
Is there any chance of making contact with the accelerator?
So, what happens now?
There's plenty of time. Pick one out for dinner if you like.
We're too late.
I haven't come this far. Sort yourself out, you look a mess.
What?
Just do it.
And you haven't seen Miss Tate since?
This morning.
Where did she say she was going?
I don't know. Callum, where did you go? Callum's just got back, you see.
I'm sure she wouldn't go anywhere without her daughter.
She did when she went out with you.
Yeah, I meant, you know.
Abscond? I hadn't realised we'd got that far along the track yet. So, what made you think she was with Mrs. King?
I don't know.
Hello, Callum? What's going on?
Well, Jean's with Joseph, so it can't be the kids, thank God.
Your nanny's been concerned about you. You've been gone a long time.
What, so you called the police? That's outrageous. Zoe isn't under house arrest, is she?
Do you mind telling me where you've been?
Oh, this is ridiculous.
It's fine, Sadie.
I dropped her off in Harton.
Where I met Sadie.
And we shopped. The bags are in the limo if you'd like to check.
I needed a new suit.
Or is it a crime to want to look your best in front of a jury?
And what's this suit made from? Flannel?
Zoe, call your brief. This is harassment. And all on the word of some hysterical childminder.
That won't be necessary.
I'm so sorry, Miss Tate.
Good luck tomorrow, Zoe.
Be a sweetheart and dismiss my driver, will you? I'm going to walk home.
I should have known.
Oh, shut up, Callum, and get me a drink.
Zoe,
Not interested. I don't want to hear it.
I never meant to hurt you.
How much is she paying you?
You were great at first, and then you were off your trolley. I was scared of you.
You should be a lot more scared of her. How much?
10,000.